how to be consistent with exercise as a busy mom. And I know this is something that you guys really struggle with. So that's why I'm making this sit down video for you today to give you the tips and tricks that you need to make exercise a habit and to be consistent, because as busy moms, trying to find half an hour to 60 minutes for ourselves to exercise when we have so many things going on, childcare, work, household responsibilities, and so on and so forth, finding that little bit of self-care can just feel so impossible. But we are not going to make this hard. Healthy habits don't have to be time-consuming or complicated. I want you to get out a pen and paper, because this is going to be a meaty video. We're going to get into how you can actually make exercise a habit in your lifestyle. And this is one of my favorite ways that I help moms, is with these short, small wins. Quick and manageable workouts that you can fit in even on your busiest days. This is important for consistency. We want to make it manageable and we want to make it quick. Through my Well Mama Roadmap course, this helps you by implementing healthy habits even when you are too busy to blink. And I want to take the pressure off you, because I know you already have a jam-packed schedule. So this is about finding the things that fit into your routine. This could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, or some days 2 minutes. This is about making it consistent for you. So let's get into it. Let's start making short wins that we can do every single day. The first step to consistency with exercise is to stack exercise on an existing habit. Now, what does this mean? This means pairing your fitness routine with something that you already do on a daily basis. And now this comes from the habit stacking method. So what we want to do is we want to find something that we do every single day, and then we want to pair something like exercise with it. Now, how does this look? Because we want to make this practical for you. Now, what is something that you naturally do every single day? Maybe you take your kids to the park. Find a bench, do some push-ups, tricep dips, maybe do some walking lunges while they're playing on the swings. Another thing would be if your kids are playing Lego or playing blocks on the floor, perhaps you can do some Pilates core work. When you drop your kids off at school, perhaps you can take a walk around the block. It can be a short 5-10 minute walk, get back in your car, and then you drive to where you need to go. A Pilates workout during nap time. These are things that you naturally do as part of your routine, and you're just stacking something small on top of it. There's that smooth transition. You do this one thing, and then you easily transition to the next. And that builds the consistency and the routine. We are people of routine. So we want to have that structure where we kind of do the same thing, and it becomes easier and easier to do it. So that's point number one. We want to habit stack. And then number two, we want to commit to when and where. So we actually need to plan our workout so that we're not relying on willpower. We know exactly when we're going to work out and where we're going to work out. By setting a designated time and place, you are removing that mental load. You are being decisive. You are more likely to follow through. This could look like, say you wake up at 6:15 and you decide, okay, my morning movement is going to be a walk outside. I'm going to get fresh air, sunlight in my eyes in the morning. I'm going to take a walk around the block, and that's going to start my day. During your lunch break, you grab your resistance band, you do a couple of squats, lunges, and that type of thing, or you follow a workout. That's the when and the where. You can do it at home in your lounge if you work from home. So you now have decided when you're going to do it and where you're going to do it. I want you to make it realistic. So if you know that your mornings are chaotic, you cannot fit anything in, don't do it then. This needs to be realistic for you. This helps you to eliminate that decision fatigue, and as moms, we all struggle with that decision fatigue, that mental load constantly. So we want to be very decisive about when and where we exercise, and we want to stick to that. We want to schedule it in. So putting it in your calendar, setting a reminder if you need to, if that works for you. But we want to treat it like an appointment. So we need to be adaptable, and we need to set realistic goals within the constraints of our routine. And now within our routine, I know there are just some days that are crazy. There's just not enough time in the day for you to exercise. And these things, they happen. Nothing is ever going to run smoothly all the time. So we want to focus on step number 3, which is those short wins that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. So what are short wins? These are quick and efficient workouts that work for busy days when you are feeling overwhelmed and when you're feeling like you just cannot get a full workout in. This will help give you a sense of accomplishment and momentum without feeling like you have to sacrifice too much time and energy, because if you've had a chaotic day, you just don't have the time and the energy. Your head is spinning and you just can't focus on a full workout. And this is why short wins is helpful. Rather create the consistency where if you can't do 30 minutes, you're doing 5 minutes, but it's building on that momentum. You are doing something which is better than nothing. One thing that I discuss with the moms in my Well Mama Roadmap course is consistency over perfection. The all or nothing mindset, which gets most of us. You're either all in or you're all out. So if you can't hit that hour workout today, well, then you might as well forget about it for the rest of the week. That's the all or nothing mindset. We want to change that mindset. And this is the hard work. This is what I work on with the moms who join my program. And I'll link it down below because it's all about creating healthy habits for busy moms. But we want to make our exercise routine fit into our schedule. And you need to learn to be adaptable. Perhaps fitting in 5 minutes today, and then maybe tomorrow you manage a full hour's workout. You've built that momentum, which creates that consistency going forward. It creates that snowball effect, which is so important in building your confidence and your trust in yourself in doing what you promise to yourself. So what do short win workouts look like? Now, this could look like, 5 minutes of Pilates core work, a squat circuit or a lunge circuit. I also have a full sculpting program of quick and efficient workouts, which I'll link down below. It's a 4-week program. All of the workouts are about 25 minutes long. We're using a variety of equipment. It's really, really effective in that short amount of time. And this is so important for moms in creating that sustainability and consistency in their workout routine. You want to make it easy for yourself to achieve, and then that builds up the momentum to keep on going. And then the last point that I want to touch on, the 4th point, is to make exercise a non-negotiable. Exercise is actually a form of self-care, so we need to make exercise a non-negotiable for us to feel healthy and to thrive. Exercise is not, if I have time kind of thing. It's like sleeping and eating. You do those things because you are taking care of yourself. Exercise is like that. It's just one of the pillars of health. Something that we really need to do consistently to see the benefits. So how can you make exercise a non-negotiable? This comes down to setting boundaries with yourself and with other people, because we tend to want to cater to everyone else's needs and put ours last as moms. But if we set the right boundaries, and we know that if we take care of ourselves and we exercise and we feel stronger and we feel healthier, we can take better care of everyone else as well. It's a constant cycle. We need to take care of ourselves, put our oxygen mask on before we can put somebody else's on. It's not selfish to want to exercise and take care of yourself and put boundaries in your place with others, and especially with yourself, because sometimes putting boundaries in place with yourself is actually harder than putting boundaries in place with other people. And also, to make exercise a non-negotiable, we actually want to find exercise that we enjoy. We're not going to stick to something that we absolutely hate. Moms, I just want to say, strive for progress over perfection. It is not about all or nothing. If you don't have 45 minutes, do 15 minutes. If you don't have 15 minutes, do 10 minutes. Focus on what you can do over what you can't do. This is exactly how I help the moms in my Well Mama Roadmap, just to take the overwhelm out and to set their goals and do it consistently so that they can see the benefits and that they can feel amazing. Your habits need to be simple, practical, and manageable for you to make them consistent. And they also need to be enjoyable. If this feels like something you need, you are going to love what is inside the Well Mama Roadmap, which is a 4-step guide to implementing healthy habits in your life when you are just too busy. We work on small habits that you can implement. We work on your time and how to schedule. We work on your energy, because energy is a big portion of you not wanting to be able to exercise. And then lastly, we work on the motivation, because I have so many moms coming to me saying, I don't have the motivation. So we work on those 4 pillars of creating consistent, healthy habits. And then I have my Sculpting Pilates program, which is amazing for quick and effective workouts. And I've seen the most amazing results with this program. I will link everything down below. You can go and check it out. And I just want to say that it isn't just about exercise. It's also about creating a healthy lifestyle. Remember that everything compounds. You will start exercising and then you feel like, oh, I want to eat healthier, and then you'll start eat healthier, and then you want to exercise again. So everything just compounds and compounds. This is the good thing about healthy habits. And the inverse can be true. If we're sitting on the couch and we're eating a bag of chips over exercising, how will we feel? We'll feel like, oh, okay, well, maybe we definitely don't want to exercise now that we've eaten a bag of chips. So if you are ready to feel energized, strong, and confident, click the link below to my Well Mama Roadmap and let's get started together. But I want to know from you, which of these points resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.